Hey, what is going on, everybody? Chris here from Coral Reef Keepers, and today I just wanted to do an update video on my 20-gallon Nano tank. It's been a while since I've done an update on this tank, and I figure I kind of get everybody up to speed on what's going on, what's been happening with it, trials and tribulations I've been going through, and things that I fixed and new problems that have arisen. For starters, it seems that everything is doing fairly well. My fish are healthy and alive. My platinum clowns still like to hang out over there in the corner. A few new additions to corals. I've got a Hollywood Stunner chalice coral there. I've got some green star polyps. Got my Zoa colony, little baby one down there, big one here, big one there. I've also got a hammer coral back there in the corner and a frog spawn over in this corner. So everything seems to be doing all right at the moment except for this colony of zoanthids. They've been kind of closed up for about a week now, and I can't really figure out why. I think it has something to do with the little bit of dino outbreak I have going on in the tank. I had the hair algae issues, that's gone now, and now I seem to be running a little bit of a case with the uglies with dino. It's hard to see with the camera, but it is growing all over the reef rack there. I blow it off like every day, just trying to keep it down as much as I can until it runs its course and I can finally get rid of it. This colony of zoanthids was doing terrible for a little while. I actually had quite a bit of die-off. You can kind of see on the back there and on the front. But since then, I ran a Furin 2 treatment on it, and that has seemed to cease whatever was dying off in it, and it seems to be doing fairly well. But like I said, this colony, I don't know what's going on with it. It's hard to say at this moment, but the only thing I can keep doing is constant water changes, keep skimming, and keep blowing the stuff off, and hopefully it'll just run its course and get out of here. My hammer coral is doubled in size since I've got it. It used to be just a tiny little thing, and it was about half the size that it is now. My frog spawn over here, it bought it with 2 heads. You can see some nice new growth coming out there on the bottom, so these guys are getting rather large and growing rather fast. And my Hollywood Stunner chalice, man, this thing is just growing like a weed. You can see all that new growth around the edge there. If you took all that new growth around, when I got this, it was actually basically the size of the frag plug. So it's about tripled in size since I got it, and it is doing fairly well. I'm actually planning on moving that downstairs to the 60-gallon within the next couple weeks or so. Other than that, nothing much has changed. Filtration setup is the same. I did upgrade my skimmer from the Reef Octopus to the FC80, which I also rock downstairs. It's an Aquamax skimmer. Liked it so much that I bought a second one. So it's a little overkill for this tank, but I am having a high nitrate issue, which could also be leading to some of the other issues I'm having. I think the tank itself is just pretty well maxed and stocked, so my nitrates are running about 8 ppm right now. Phosphates are still undetectable on my HANA test, but if I did a low range, I might end up finding some phosphates in this. But other than that, all is well in the 20-gallon, except for, of course, that dino issue. I also have a small frag that fell off of one of my SPS corals, one of my encrusting corals that I have downstairs. It actually fell off in transport, and I just glued it to that rock, and it actually seems to be taking root and starting to grow there, so hopefully that will take off and start encrusting that rock with those SPS. So yeah, anyway, there's the update on the 20-gallon Nano. If you like this channel, please feel free to click the subscribe button. All your support is greatly appreciated. And until then, we will see you on the next video.